Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to episode 67 of World Trigger. This one's titled The Battle of the B-Rank Top Teams. And I guess that means we're part of it as well. Aren't we like number 6 or something, I think, at this moment in time? We've done pretty well. But now we're starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, we're really fighting up against the big boys here. And we're starting to name drop some new characters as well, because World Trigger does not have enough characters as it is already. So we've got more squads, more teams to fight, including at the very end we were introduced to the attacker for one of our opponents, who himself is not ranked that highly, but is considered very dangerous in both levels of the word. What was his name? Is it Masoto? Something like that. Who appears to be able to read minds or can hear the comms. That's, maybe if it's mind reading, it is the same thing as the comms, right? If that's how the comms work between two people in, when they have their Trion bodies on. But he seems to be able to understand that, because he attacked those two that were kind of shit-talking him after he just confronted them. They were, like, seemingly apologetic, then went away and started talking shit again, but this time over their comms thing, and then he lashed out at them. So, it's either straight-up mind-reading, or it's something to do specifically with the comms of how the Trion bodies work. Because usually, like, there are these side effects, there's usually some form of limitation to them. Like, they're not completely all-powerful. Sometimes there is a limitation to them. I wonder if that is his limitation, that it's only in Trion bodies that he can hear those thoughts. Maybe. I don't know. Not that you'd be able to play around that in a battle, because you have to have your Trion body. You would never put your real body out there for risk, so either way, it doesn't make a difference, I suppose. But yeah, we also met one of the snipers we're up against. And Chica kind of confided in him that she can't shoot people, much like his mentor, which is the girl that apparently, we still don't know what actually happened, apparently stole some triggers, gave it to some civilians, and then they went across through one of the gates. What actually happens there, we don't know, but we do know that she was officially... It looks like she might have been rejected for the away squads before this happened, and this is her retaliation of being refused by the higher-ups. So, because she couldn't shoot people like Chica, despite her excellent skill at being able to destroy the weapons of their attackers and allow her team to take care of it, because she couldn't shoot people, HQ thought she was useless, and therefore decided, you ain't ever going on the away mission. And then she's retaliated with these triggers and left? Maybe? Or there's more to it than that. There's probably something a bit more to it than that, but even that alone probably gives probable causes to why she's probably done it anyway, so it makes sense from there. But that is a problem Chica's gonna have to get over, because otherwise they won't allow her onto the A rank expeditions either. So we'll see how she does that. But she confided in him basically because she was trying to get information out of him for the fact her brother... That's where the brother's gone, right? So she's trying to figure out what's going on with that as well. Didn't need to confide in him that specifically, but it is what it is. But she'll get over it, I think. She kind of has to. What else was there? Oh, and Osamu is trying to become a better shooter, because he really is he thinks he's useless. However, it looks like he might not be useless, it's just a limitation of being a shooter in general. Because shields are too good now, and because you just don't have the power that attackers and snipers do, what he's doing as, like, the commander, as it were, the tactician, that seems to be the best way to be a shooter nowadays, so... what was the name of this group? It's the one with, Katora in it. What's that squad name? Arashiyama. There we go. Almost. I was close. But yeah, it looks like, what's his face? Jun from there, seems to be like, I think you're on the right track. We don't want to just completely overhaul you into a straight up shooter when I think you're on the right track already. So that should be a bit of a confidence boost to him. Although he still feels like he needs to pull his weight and actually contribute. So maybe this is his chance to do that. I don't know if we're going to get right into a battle this episode. Maybe we'll set up for the battle because we've still got who's picking the map and how many. Is this another 3-man or is this a 4-man fight? Because I remember Yuma was on about 3 different teams being their opponents. I was like, wait, is this a 4-way? I thought it was always 3s, but maybe it is a 4-way now that we're getting into the end of it. Anyway, yeah, if we win this, we're well on our way. We'll be one of the top B-ranked teams then. Because we're number 6, like I said. I think we're going up against 1, 2, and probably 4. I don't know if we are up against the tops or not. We're definitely going up against higher than us, though. So, does that mean we get to pick the map because we're the lowest? Possibly. I don't know if we are lowest. There might be one below us. Anyway, we'll find out. They'll explain it in the episode anyway. For once, these recaps might actually help jog my memory a bit more, because it has been a long time since we actually watched this show. I apologise. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing, because I think we're more or less there anyway. So as per usual, these are turn-based format reactions here on YouTube. I will count you down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, we should be in sync. You'll use the screen flash as well to help know that we're in sync. We have 15-ish seconds of Toei animation, intro credits just like always, and then we'll be going into the recap, and then the OP is midway through the episode, because World Trigger does World Trigger things, apparently. So yeah, Patreon version will always be there, as per usual. You can find... now that my Discord is actually set up properly, I will put on the Discord a notification when new Patreon uploads are available. I will start tagging people who have the Patreon tag in Discord as well, so that they are fully aware that a new episode has gone up. And you can obviously mute it if you don't actually want those notifications, because you're only after a specific show or something. It's up to you. I might be able to do something with the notifications there. There is a fancy way of doing it, I just don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, as per usual, all good stuff. Watching it on Crunchyroll. And yeah, I don't think I need to say anything more. Do I? Nope. I think I'm good. So, with all that said, let's get into episode 67 of World Trigger, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Toei, animation. Cheers to that. Here we go, recap time. Yep, here he is. Extremely long range on that attack. Kagura, okay. So I was right with Masato. The recaps finally get short right as I don't need them. Or right as I need them, I should say. Typical. Oh. Don't think. Mind reading. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. But it's true. Mm. hmm hmm That's the plan. Not quite. Is he testing it? Oh, he's testing it. Ah, there is a limit. So there is a limit. Okay. That's true. They don't care for the away missions, but they still have the pride, you know. They're like the litmus test on whether you're going to make it or not. If you can beat them, you're probably good enough for A rank. Yeah, it's not. hmm Oh, okay. Ah, towards him. I see. Okay. Okay. That's a very interesting one. I guess to an extent we all have that. It's just his is hyper. He's hypersensitive to it and feels it on a much more physical level. Hmm. Hmm. He seems a bit angrier. What's this? Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Oh boy. What is happening here? Seems unhinged enough. Oh. Okay then. Hmm. All right. A resident burden. Sure. I might change my Discord to resident burden. uh. It's just no. That'll do. That's fair. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Mm-hmm. Sure. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's gonna be so dumb. Fair. Fair. I mean, it's a good. It is, but like, it's also a point of like, hey, you gotta earn your place if you want to be that third blade. Okay, that's fair. That's true. Aww. What's a crab clock? Please tell me you can buy that somewhere. Break down their defense. Okay. Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Composite bullets? Hmm. Okay. He's got an idea. Oh boy. Such an insult. Sure. Hmm. That's a good goddamn question. Oh, okay. Get 100 wins against him. And OP time. 100 wins, huh? How many rounds are we doing? It does beg the question how he's A rank number one. Family connection? Or is it like he's got one thing that he's hyper specialized at that is like super valuable? I have no idea. But yeah, to go back to Kage's ability, his side effects. I think that's fair. Fair, like that's just a yeah, heightened version of what we all kind of have. Like when like someone's talking to you and they're like quite obviously bad mouthing you, you feel it. Like even if it's from far away and you don't necessarily hear it, you just see two people like talking and looking at you. You can kind of judge what their intention towards you is. I feel like social settings like school especially will very much teach you that. Like you know when like some people are bad mouthing you to the side or like laughing at you, right? Especially the negative side. Okay. No, already refusing. Yeah. And this guy. Oh, and here comes the bravado. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. That's two. Just another 49 matches. Okay, 10 more. Mm. Mm-hmm. Just needs to loosen up a bit. Oh boy. Aren't we all wondering? Oh, it was a family connection. Hmm. I see. Hmm. This is the. Uh-huh, sure. There, right there. Uh-huh, sure. Why do you have a jam jar on you? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Why does this guy feel like the Lance Stroll of World Trigger? It was about to go. So no way to become A rank. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Oh. They didn't celebrate. Hmm. So I guess this bit's gonna be yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Sure. Hmm. Oh, it is a full A rank war. Okay. Yeah, just focus her down and it's never a problem. Or surprise them. That would be lovely. Oh, we're not picking stage. Mm-hmm. Okay. More reviews. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is Asma squad. So they're number 8, we're number 6? Or are they no they're no they're number 7, sorry. Okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Right. Okay. So they're picking the stage. They want something to block shooters and snipers. Oh, he is learning from it. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. They're seriously respecting Tamakoma now. 48 to 142. That's not terrible. 25% win rate against A rank. Mm-hmm. It's made progress. Round four. Nice. Cityscape B, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those firing lines as expected. Mm. We're gonna cut that off right as we start, aren't we? Feels about right. Ah, snowing. Why snow? I mean, there was that line about snowing earlier, right? Whoa, a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow, actually. All right. Nanomiya squad explanation. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hmm. That's a very good question. Hmm. Yep. Where's these drawings? Yep. Sure. Yeah. The more you know. Dear, oh dear. Alright, we're not looking at the previews because they spoilers. Right. That was a good episode. That was very good. And we're finally starting this fight. Will we have time for more after this? Because we've only got so many more episodes, right? There's only 6 more episodes left of the season. I imagine at least 2 of them are going to be for this fight. At least. And then working out the aftermath of that, and then I guess... Do we finish the B-Rank Wars before Season 2? That's a good question, actually. I assume there's another fight after this, but are we going to have time to have another fight after this in this season? I don't know. I'm going to assume we probably don't. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, another very good episode. Learning more about the strategy side of things. Interesting that you can basically pay your way into an A-rank squad. Not that it's really serving him very well, but he did do it. Like I said, he seems to be the Lance Stroll of the team, which is harsh to Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is decent at times. It's just he seems completely washed at the minute. I mean, he's had good results here and there, but it's not enough really to justify his place, I don't think. But that's a different subject for a different day. Yeah, how are we going to get around this? So, we have Cityscape B, and it's snowing. And enough snow in order to set and leave stuff. Why do we want snow involved in this? I guess it infringes on sight. Like, when it's snowing, your visibility is noticeably worse. Snow means there's tracks. So you could track movement, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, yes, right? Because with the cloaks, what are the cloaks called? Bagworms. Makes them invisible to radar. But you'll see footprints, right? And isn't there a way of going, isn't there a way of like isn't there like a proper invisibility, or is it just the radar invisibility? I don't remember. But yeah, like you'll be able to track footprints in the snow, right? So that's a way of tracking people. Visibility will be reduced. You've got the sightlines reduced because you're in Cityscape B. That means you can get into close quarter fights. Sound as well, I guess. Walking on snow, the crunch of snow might give away your position a bit more easily than just walking along normally. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be... Oh yeah, there is. It's Chameleon, right. So yes, Chameleon, you can't use your triggers, so that wouldn't work, because then they wouldn't be able to snipe. I mean, they could probably Chameleon to... Can you Chameleon and Bagworm at the same time? I don't think you can, because Bagworm is a trigger, right? Technically, it is a trigger, so... I guess that wouldn't work if you use Chameleon, otherwise you could be completely invisible from radar and sight, so... Anyway. I wonder... Yeah, I guess just getting close, that's really their only plan. And then just keep an eye on where the snipers are, so you don't get blindsided by them in a weird sightline. Seems to be about the best you can do, I guess. I don't really see any way of coming up with more than that. How are we going to adapt to that? Just group up and pick our fights when necessary, I guess. Just see what's going on. Maybe we take a seat back and just let them duel it out a little bit. wear themselves out whilst we wait for the right opportunity to strike. It does seem like being in an early fight is not advantageous because it gives away your position and you can start using your tactics and using up your Treon. It's better to conserve and let, especially when there's like 4 teams worth here. It's like, let one team wear themselves out and get annihilated, then you come in and sweep up the leftovers, maybe. Although you need every point you can get, so maybe you do want to be on the offensive. I don't know. I'll see how Mikumo decides to go for that one. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments for what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode as we start what I think is the last B rank war of this season. Maybe it will squeeze in another one, but I don't think so. As well as the rest of the full 2023 lineup that I have here on the channel. It's a good season, and I'm glad to be finally back doing it. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.